It really takes a special kind of insecurity to log online and make a post complaining about women and think to yourself, man, this is going to do numbers. This is usually found in places that nobody should ever visit: Twitter, Reddit, alpha male podcasts. But some people have built their entire platforms around appealing towards women, make this type of content, and then get confused when it doesn't work out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, goblins and ghouls, it is exactly this which has happened to today's hero, minor reality TV star and social media influencer, Hahn. Let me tell you, it's not often that I see a video that makes me want to film a hit piece on a guy, but something about this dude just really rubs me the wrong way. Let's just get straight into it.
Yo, so where are the girls that are not gonna be with a man just for his money? The one that would just leave her man on the dime as soon as she finds another man that's more financially stable or more successful.
This is our knight in shining armor, Chris. Now, I know based on what I was saying earlier in the intro, some of you guys are probably pretty confused right now. I bet you were expecting a neck-bearded troll living under a bridge or conversely in his mom's basement. But no, Chris is actually a pretty decent looking dude. But despite his dashing good looks, Chris has a problem. He's on the hunt for a woman, but he can't find any. So he thinks it's only natural to take to TikTok and start complaining. He starts off talking about gold diggers and people who are being superficial, but perhaps through the course of this video, we'll start to understand that it is more of a personality problem with Chris himself than anything that's stopping him from finding love.
Where are the girls at that don't just want to go to the club and get free bottle service every single weekend? Where are the girls that aren't posting only bikini pictures on their Instagram?
Now, up until this point, you may be thinking, you know, he's kind of making good points. You do want a girl who is loyal, who doesn't just want you for your money, and maybe clubbing's not your thing, who knows? But when he mentions bikinis, I instantly started looking at his other socials, and let me tell you guys, Chris is the biggest man whore on the planet. The stuff he posts would make even Austin's show blush. It seems across TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, this guy takes his shirt off at every possible opportunity. And when he keeps it on, it's a tank top. And let me tell you guys, as a man myself, tank tops are the slutty option. When you click his link tree, the very first thing you will see is him without his shirt all spread out like paint me like one of your French girls. Click this link that says message me hot pepper emoji, and it will take you to his OnlyFans where he has 42 images, 6 videos, and 23 live streams. This is not like some little thing. This is an OnlyFans model complaining about girls posting bikini pics.
Where are the loyal ones at? Where? They're not in Los Angeles, that's for sure.
Now, here he's complaining about loyalty. I mentioned earlier that he's a minor reality TV star. He went on a show named Dated and Related. Wild name for a TV show, though. Let me just put that out there. Crazy name for a TV show. Anyways, he goes on this show, and let me just show you the clip.
My name is Chris.
I'm Jason.
And we are the
Cohen.
Hahn
Cousin.
We love to have fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a lover boy.
I'm a lover boy as well. Italian, so we got that big passion in us. I want to meet some exotic girls.
Definitely here to hook up, but at the same time, you know, hooking up is getting old. Our motto is the less fucks you give,
The more fucks you get. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, not sorry. You can't tame a lion.
So by self-admittance, Chris is just going on the show to hook up with girls. You know, he doesn't want anything serious. He just wants to have a little fun. And, you know, that would be fine if he wasn't at the same time online complaining about loyalty. And it's not like this is a one-time thing either. Hahn is in his second show right now. It's releasing this June. It's just ridiculous that he cannot, for the life of him, see the irony in anything that he's saying. He embodies fully the aspects that he hates the most. Hey guys, Editing Deja here. I just wanted to let you know before we get too far into it that this did happen a little bit ago. Some things came up in my own personal life that have prevented me from really working on this video in a timely fashion, and I am sorry for that. In the future, I really hope to get things done in a much more normal time so that I'm talking about things actually as they're happening. Thank you for understanding. Since it has taken me so long to put this video out there, some things have changed and others have moved on. For example, I say in this video that Chris deleted his original post. That was not true. In between the filming and editing of this video, Chris has re-uploaded it. You know, he only had it privated, so he put it back on public. So I just wanted to clear that up. That is a mistake. If you go look on his page, you will find it. If you're looking for loyalty, something serious, and you have a problem with your girl being seen in a bikini, reality TV dating, really? That's just not the place to go. It's just not. It is no wonder that Chris cannot find a girl if these are the values he has and this is where he's looking for them. What really butters my biscuits is not the fact that Chris is looking in the wrong places. It's that the standards he sets up, he himself refuses to follow. And he either is A, too stupid to see that, or B, he thinks that they're desirable traits in men and undesirable in women, and you can't have it both ways.
Where are the girls that are just super laid back and chill and not extremely high maintenance? Where we could just like walk around in sweatpants in public together. Like that would be so dope.
He just doesn't want to do the work. This guy just does not want to put work into his relationship. Could you imagine? Oh, I wish you were a chill girlfriend. What? Sweatpants are not the issue, dude. You just don't want to put effort in.
Where are the girls that want to like experience culture and spend money on like traveling and actual cool things instead of materialistic things?
What does he mean by this? Like, actually, what does Chris mean by this? I think it's becoming clear that he is out of touch, and not just in regards to his relationships. Because what do you mean bringing up travel as the inverse, as the opposite to being materialistic and spending money? What do you think you need to travel? To travel in today's economy, you need some serious chunks of change to start traveling. Traveling is, like, bro basically just said, instead of spending money, how about we go on a vacation? Like, what? That's going to be significantly more expensive anyways, dude. This is just crazy.
Like the girl that lost attraction for me strictly based on the fact that I drive a Volkswagen.
On the list of things that never happened in the history of ever, this has never happened the hardest.
Where and how do I find this woman? Because when I do, I'm going to put a ring on that. I'm taking applications, so we'll see what you got.
This man has brain worms. There is no way that he is this delusional. He has just spent an entire video complaining about women, showcasing how out of touch he is and how little he cares. And he thinks this makes him look good? I'm taking applications. Ah! Ah! Gross! Not only was he getting ratioed in the comments, Chris was getting stitched to oblivion, dude. This guy was a little piggy that some people were farming for some fat internet points, because it's just so easy to pick on him. It's so easy to make fun of Chris. It really is. After what he just posted, women responding to him with stitches with this got thousands upon thousands more likes, views, positive comments. Chris was the internet's biggest punching bag for a day. He truly was, and he could not handle that. Here, let me show you some clips. This first one's probably my favorite one.
What are the girls that are just super laid back and chill and not extremely high maintenance?
You want a girl that's nice, a girl that's not obsessed with her looks, but is insanely hot. The kind of girl that you can show to your folks, loves the movies that you like and always laughs at your jokes. A real girl, a hot girl, a really hot girl, a brand new, really hot, real doll.
There's so much whining.
Where are the girls that want to like experience culture and spend money on like traveling and actual cool things instead of materialistic things?
If I had to guess, I'd say they're probably having adventures and spending their money on traveling. They're not going to wait for you to have an adventure. If you want a girl that doesn't go to the club every weekend, don't look for a girl at the club. If you want a girl that's not posting bikini selfies all the time, then maybe you should look at what your Instagram looks like.
All these beautiful people sorely thrashed Chris. They destroyed him. I love you guys so much. But just because Chris deleted his video out of shame, out of embarrassment, because he could not stand having this many women speak up against him, this many people, do not think that he's sorry, okay? Because after he posted his original video, and this video is still up, he posted a video complaining once again, because whine, that's all Chris is good at, whining about the people stitching him, calling them trolls, and just justifying it. He doesn't apologize. He believes what he's saying. He just thinks you're the problem.
I want to address my most recent TikTok because the trolls have been trolling like crazy.
You think trolls found your video? Don't you mean women? Like the very women you were looking for? The very women you were asking? Where are all these girls? Where are the hoes at? Well, they found you, Chris. You didn't find them, but they found you. And they don't like you. This is the face of a man who is crumbling. His entire persona that he's built up is destroyed right now, and Chris cannot stand it. And because it's being crumbled, because he's watching it fall through his hands like sand, he is lashing out.
If my TikTok triggered you, you are exactly the girl that I described in the video.
Chris, please stop. You're so embarrassing, dude. Using buzzwords like triggered, really? If you're triggered by what I said, you're the problem! Have you ever considered, Chris, that maybe the reason the entire internet was dunking on you to the point where you had to delete your video was because you were wrong? Maybe you said something bad. Maybe everyone dislikes you for a reason. Have you ever considered that? No, but no, the entire internet just hates this guy and he refuses to even take accountability and consider for a second that, oh wait, no, maybe I've got some things I need to work out.
Let's talk about how I want a girl that doesn't want me just for my money. Some of you are thinking, he must be a broke boy. Just tell me that you're broke. You don't even know what I do for work. You know nothing about me. You don't know where I live. You don't know what my house looks like. You think a man should provide for one financially? Yes. I didn't not say that. I was simply saying that I want a woman that wants me for who I am as a person. I'm a human being. I want a girl that wants me for who I am.
Bro, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Chris. Come here, Chris. Nobody cares. This was not the point. Nobody was making this point. Yet it was the only point that you defend. You keep coming back to this time after time again because it's the only kind of defensible point you make. Nobody is calling you broke or talking about how much you make. What you exposed is that no matter how much you make, no matter what that number is, you still won't treat women well. That is what the conversation is about.
I think what a man brings to the table financially is the most important thing. Absolutely not. The financial part should be the icing on top. It shouldn't be the whole fucking cake. If that's the most important thing to you, you're fucked up.
He's fighting ghosts. Chris, literally nobody's talking about this. Nobody, literally. I know I'm just saying nobody, but it really was nobody. This is not the problem. You are the problem. Your personality is the problem. How you treat women is the problem. It's not the money.
Also pretty much saying, you'd rather date a man that makes $1 million a year and treats you like shit versus a man that makes $250,000 that treats you well. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Here he's creating a straw man, a fake person to argue against. This isn't what anyone's saying. But also, how out of touch do you have to be, dude? There's no way you just used $250K a year as your broke example. Broke, you're saying. What? No way. Okay, Mr. Reality TV star model. We did not know that you were this rich, dude. $250K? You are fake broke, sir. Wow, I cannot believe you just used that as your example for little money. What? I love this guy. Every time he opens his mouth, he just gives me something new to latch onto. Oh my goodness, Chris, you're the best thing ever, dude. I just still can't believe that he used $250K as his broke boy example. As his example of a man that makes little money, you know? Who does he think we are? Wow. He must come from money or something, because, dude, that is out of touch.
It's just funny how everyone thinks that they, like, know who I am. They're like, oh, I know what kind of man you are. I know what kind of person you are. This isn't what you want. Well, you don't know me. You know nothing about me. Guess what? Your opinion about me means more about you than it does about me, okay?
What a crazy thing to say. This isn't what you want. Nuh-uh, you just don't know me. Chris, you're not that desirable, dude. And as a matter of fact, we do know you. You are telling us who you are actively every time you open your mouth, every time you post a new video. You're not all that, Chris. When a man gets on the internet, complains about women, and then doubles down after being called out about it, we start to connect the dots together, you know? People do know who you are. You reveal so much, bro. It's just crazy that you are so full of yourself that you can not conceive being unattractive or undesirable to someone. To the point where you will outwardly say to people who are telling you this, no, nuh-uh, you just don't know me. we've seen enough, Chris. We know enough.
It's very easy to misinterpret things nowadays, and especially on social media. You know, you put yourself out there. People misinterpret things all the time. That's okay. I do forgive you.
It's okay. I forgive you. The arrogance on this guy to do like a little fake forgiveness thing at the end. Chris, you're the one who should be apologizing. Oh my goodness, straight up. If you had any desire to actually make this thing work, you would listen to your audience. You have devised your whole account around appealing to women, and you're this bad at it. I mean, I guess it had to come out eventually. You had something. I mean, when you feel this way so truly, you can't hide it. We know, like, that just that little ending bit, just that in itself, but such a bad taste in people's mouths, even without all the added context. Who do you think you are, really? Throughout this video, I've said that Chris sets up his entire persona on being attractive towards women. Like, this is his target audience. And when it doesn't work out well, when he's actively bashing this target audience, he acts all surprised. Having this target audience, like purposely, like just targeting yourself towards women and having no substance to this is such a red flag. All Chris does is make dating content. He'll tell women, this is what guys want. Here's how to go on a date with them. That's some of the videos that I've seen from him. All his pictures, it's just, he revolves around being this attractive man. And that's all he brings to the table. That's honestly such a waste of a personality. He brings nothing other than this, and that is the first red flag. Everything else I just showed you is just the icing on the cake, truly.
There's something that I need to get off my chest. I have to make a confession. Something that I've been hiding from everybody. It's been eating me up for so long now. I don't know how everyone's gonna react. I don't know how my dad's gonna react, or my mom, or my friends might be really disappointed in me, or I don't know how if they're gonna still want to be friends with me anymore. It's been just really hard to push this down and keep it inside and not be open about it. There's so much pressure because, you know, you want to be yourself. You want to be able to be your genuine self. But everyone's so judgmental, and everyone has their opinions.
Maybe your genuine self is just bad. Have you ever considered that? Maybe you're just not all that.
It's just something that I need to get off my chest. It's something that I have to do. I have to be real with you guys. So there's this girl. I think I really, really like her. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen. I might lose all my friends. I might lose everything. I have to get off my chest.
In case you thought that was anything serious, no, it's just Chris making a joke about how if he ever got a girlfriend, his career would be ruined, because it would be. He appeals to just be the dateable guy next door, you know? But it's kind of come crashing down on him lately, so I don't think he has to worry about that anymore. Pretty much immediately after this, he posts a video about how much happier he is to be single and how he's never getting married. Another video, you know, he just keeps posting this stuff now. I think he's just trying to cope with the fact that he is newly undesirable for possibly the first time in his pathetic life. Chris also just loves posting about how somebody else's opinion of you means more about them than it does about you. But at a certain point, you have to think about it and come to the conclusion that if this many people are so consistently turned off by you, it's time to look inward. It's a personality issue. You have problems, not the people noticing them. Sadly, though, that's the end of it. That's the end of Chris's videos. That's the end of this video. And speaking of this video, if you did like it, please let me know in the comments down below, because I do not make long-form content at all, especially not commentary content, but I would love to keep doing so if you guys enjoy it. And there's one way you can let me know, and it's in that comment section. Also, please follow me, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That is the #1 way that you can support me, by actually watching my content. Thank you for joining me, and have a good day. See ya.